Chapter 2: Computers and Artificial Intelligence. Children, you have already learned that modern computers are the result of a series of developments which took from time to time. The first developed computer was the ENIAC. It was the big in size and consumed a lot of electricity. After it, many computers were developed to overcome ENIAC's limitations and made computers accessible to the general public, depending upon the processing components parts used in their manufacture. Computers can be divided into different generations. Let's learn about the various computer generations. First generation, 1942 to 1956. Computers from 1942 to 1956 were called the first generation computers. They were large in size, heavy, slow, and had less space to store data. The computers of this generation used vacuum tubes, also known as electronic valves, as the main electronic component. These tubes produced heat, which created several problems. These computers used machine language, a low-level programming language. Some computers of this generation are ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer; EDVAC, Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer; EDSAC, Electronic Delay Storage Automatic Calculator; UNIVAC-1, Universal Automatic Computer. Advantages: these computers were capable of calculating the data in few milliseconds. These computers used vacuum tubes, which was the only electronic component available. Disadvantages: these computers were not reliable and needed constant maintenance. The vacuum tubes used in the computers generated a massive amount of heat, so it required an extensive cooling system. Second generation, 1956 to 1964. During 1956 to 1964, computer languages such as Fortran and COBOL were introduced, and computers were called as the second generation computers. They were smaller, faster, more energy efficient, and could store more data in comparison to the first generation computers. They used punched cards and magnetic tapes to enter data. They generated lesser heat as compared to the first generation computers. The vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors as the new component. Some computers of this generation are IBM 1401, NCR 7094, CDC 3600, RCA 501. BIT. The period of sequential technological development and innovation that changed the way of computer operation is called a computer generation. Advantages: these computers had better speed capacity of calculating the data in microseconds. The accuracy of these computers was improved as compared to the previous computers. Disadvantages: a cooling system was required for the use of these computers. These computers were only used for specific purposes. Third generation, 1964 to 1971. Computers that were introduced during 1964 to 1971 were called the third generation computers. They could do complex work. The new component used in these computers were ICs, also known as integrated circuits. Use of ICs in computers improved their speed and efficiency tremendously. The computers of this generation were widely used for various commercial applications all over the world. Some computers of this generation are IBM 360, IBM 370, TDC 316, Honeywell 6000. Bit. Languages such as BASIC, C, etc. were introduced during third generation. Advantages. These computers had good data storage. These computers could calculate the data in nanoseconds. Disadvantages. Integrated circuit chips were not easy to maintain. High technology was required to manufacture the integrated circuit chips. Fourth generation, 1971 to present. The fourth generation computers are the ones produced after 1971. The large-scale integrated circuits and very large-scale integrated circuits are used in the fourth generation computers. The new component used in these computers is microprocessor. These computers work in a fast and accurate manner and store a large amount of data. The fourth generation computers are also used nowadays. They include mini computers, microcomputers, and mainframe computers. Microcomputers are also known as personal computers. Personal computers are portable computers. As these small computers became more powerful, they could be linked together to form networks, which eventually led to the development of the Internet. Some computers of this generation are IBM 4341, Star 1000, DEC, DEC 10, Apple II. Crack it. Find out the names of some microcomputers. Advantages. These computers can perform the calculation of data in picoseconds and the output is more reliable. The maintenance cost is very low in the fourth generation of computers. Disadvantages. The latest technology is needed for the manufacturing of microprocessors. They do not support very high-level processing concepts. Fifth generation, present and beyond. The fifth generation computing devices are based on artificial intelligence. They are still in development, though some applications such as voice recognition, fingerprint scanning, iris scanning, etc. are being used today. Here the main component being used is ULSI, Ultra Large Scale Integration. Supercomputers are the most popular computers being developed during this generation. Cray 1 series is an example of supercomputers. The aim of fifth generation computers is to develop devices that respond to natural language input and are capable of learning and self-organization. Some computers of this generation are robots, nanocomputers, quantum computers. Bit. Param 8000 was the first supercomputer of India, completed in 1991. Advantages. The computers of this generation are more reliable and work faster than previous computers. These computers are available in various sizes and with unique features. Disadvantages. The computers of the fifth generation make the human brain dull and doomed. Sophisticated and complex tools have to be used in this generation of computers. Artificial intelligence. The term artificial intelligence was coined by John McCarthy in the year 1955. Artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer program or a machine to think intellectually like a human mind. Cars without drivers, 3D printers, electronic drones, robotic surgery, ticket vending machines, robots, and Google Voice to Text are some examples of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is nowadays influencing almost every aspect of our lives to help improve more efficiency and enhance our human capabilities. ChapterReview.com. Modern computers are the result of a series of developments which took place from time to time. Computers from 1942 to 1956 were called the first generation computers. The vacuum tubes were replaced by transistors in the second generation computers. The fourth generation of computers include mini-computers, microcomputers, and mainframe computers. Artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer program or a machine to think intellectually like a human mind.